This is your big brother Ekapolon. I want us to share a few tips, and especially within the 7 goals of life, the 7 areas of life, how you can, put together some goals and tenets within the 7 areas of life, so that you can be able to maneuver through this life. There are 7 areas of life that I want us to look at as a whole. Number one is the physical aspect of life. Number two is the mental side of your life. And the third one is the spirituality or the spiritual side of your life. The fourth one is the environmental or the surrounding aspect of your life. The other one is career and career guidance, career life, career aspect of your life. The sixth one is the relationships aspects of your life. And the last one, which is the most important, is the finances aspect of your life. I'm not saying finances is the only important aspect of your life here, but I mean it is one of the major aspects that you need to consider in order to navigate this life. So allow me to now expound on the 7 areas. Number one, on the physicality aspect of it, you need to do some movement, do some exercises, so that you are able to stay fit as an individual. When you are fit as a person, you can be able to think well, reason well, so that you can be able to, guide yourself through the challenges of life. The second one is take time to have some rest, have a good sleep. At least 7 to 8 hours is good for an adult, and of course, planning well your life. So you need to get some good rest, so that you are charged. You have the energy to conquer some other aspect of your life. You know. Also look at the dietary aspect of it. What are you eating? You have to eat healthy, something that can power you. That's something that can give you the energy. You don't have to eat all junks of food, so that you are able to, to gain a lot of weight. But you have to eat something healthy, something that can help you, that can power you to achieve your goals. And in that particular moment, I want us to cross over to the second tenet of your life, which is the mental one, your mind. Because your mind is the factory of what you can do as an individual. So how do you then improve your mental capacity? How can you improve your mental aspects or tenets in your life? Number one, you have to read. Read. Because when you read, you are exposed to ideas of people that lived there before, of people who have done it before, and they can, they write down so that you can learn from it. So what I would advise you, please take time to read at least 1 or 2 books in a month. Is something that can challenge your mind, something that can uplift you, so that you are able to use your time well. The other one is learn a skill. Get to learn a skill. At least in every 3 to 6 months, have something you've learned. And what I usually advise people is get to do a high income skill, something that you can do it as a person, something that you can do it on your own using your hands, something that you can, you don't have to leverage on it, because in the long run it is you have to improve yourself. The only competition against yourself is you. And if you are skilled, if you've stacked your skills, you can be able to maneuver and survive in any environment. Like for example, if you have skills in driving, and maybe you do not have that white collar job, you can be able to go and work in an industry as a driver. You can be able to move some machinery around, so that you can earn can earn a living, something to eat for yourself. Yeah. The other thing is get to know, for example, the digital skills, digital marketing, video editing, videography, music production. Those are raw skills, rare skills. These skills can pay you, more than even the degree that you have. So if you have these skills, you are able to stack them, and you can be malleable. You can work any corner of this world with these skills, and you can earn some income. The other aspect of your life that I want us to delve into is spirituality. Spirituality. In your unbelieving, please do not despise those who believe, because human beings are spiritual beings. Human beings revolve around that energy. You have to believe in God. There is the supreme God. Whoever you believe in, please do it religiously, because none of us came here from nowhere. There is somewhere that we started from. There is God. Personally, I believe there is God. And in our way of worshiping, if you go to Buddhism, if you go to Christianity, if you go to Islam, all these religions in the long run come together to praise one spiritual or supreme being, and that's God. So sometimes we can differ within how we can be able to how we are worshiping God, but in the long run there is God in heaven, and we have to believe in God. Okay, so meditate most of the times. Give yourself some time to relax your mind, connect to your spiritual being. Also practice yoga, because when you're spiritual, you're connected to God. And also practice gratitude, because it all begins with gratitude. If you are grateful for what you have, God will help you to grow it, so that you are able to multiply it, manifest it, and it generates even more, because your mind is relaxed, you are happy with what you have, and that happiness will make you create even more. So let's go now to the fourth tenets of your life, which is the environmental aspect of it. As an individual, please always keep your environment clean. Ensure you are clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and that's the spirituality, which is the third tenet. So when you're clean, your mind is clean, your mind is organized, your environment is clean. So the nature of diseases, the nature of your junk mind, whatsoever, is not there when you are clean. So ensure your environment is clean, declutter it, organize, so that you are able to perfectly do well with it. The fifth tenet of your life that I want us to delve for today is your career. Your career is what gives you your source of livelihood, is what gives you what you eat as an individual. Because when you are as a person in this world, you have to have a source of something to eat. Your career is what brings food to the table. You have to earn more in it, practice it, give it your best. For your employer, stay loyal and work hard. Give yourself some advantage over others. Why? Because when you are loyal and you are able to do your work perfectly, there is no employer that will always overlook that. Because a loyal employee who works hard is an asset to that employer. So please work hard in your careers. If need be, you can change your career. Also look for ways to promote yourself. Side hustles. Give yourself the opportunity to be promoted and given some more responsibilities. And by so doing, you are able to earn more. And by earning more, you are expanding the aspects of your life. The sixth tenets of your life that I wanted us to also to discuss is relationships. What are relationships? Relationships is how you do well with others, how you relate with others. Network. They say your network is your net worth. So if you have a good network for yourself, you are able, to maneuver whatever that you want. This network can help you in terms of need. Your wife is someone whom you are dating, is someone that can help you in life, can complement you. So let's always endeavor to cultivate positive relationships, so that you are able, going alone, If you go out alone, although sometimes it's good to meditate, but if you start a journey, you need to walk with others if you want to go far. If you want to move fast, go alone. If you want to go far, walk with others, because by making those steps, you are in a company, you are in support, so that you are able to move far in life. Yeah. Always attend social events, because those social events is where you get your good company, your relationships, where your next income will come from. Yeah. So I said the seventh one, the last one is finances. Finances is a key aspect here that I told you even earlier. Why am I saying that? Because it is from what you have that you are able to support yourself. It is from what you have that will be able to help you navigate through the other aspects of life. Because finance is very important. You have a source of income, and it is something you get from that. Now that's financial. Then how can you then organize this financial aspect to help yourself? Okay, please budget. Whatever the thing, please budget. Have a working budget. There is what you call no budget. There's also the 50-30-20 rule. There's also the 60-40 rule. All those are budgetary laws, or those types of budgets that you can use. But in all that budgeting, ensure you save something for yourself. Save something for an emergency. And sometimes, usually, people advise us to save between 6 to 12 months of our living expenses. Why? Because anything can happen. Yeah. So have that source of emergency, that source of funds as your emergency, because it will help you when you really need it. Okay. Number 2, ensure you pay all your debts, because debts are like ticks. They suck blood out of you, because you will pay that amount plus something extra every other time. And the worst of it is the compound, the annuited law, or the annuited debt, that compounds, plus even the interest you paid. You have to pay something on top of what you've already paid. So please, as much as possible, try to clear out debt, so that you can start from a clean slate. Save something for yourself. Yeah. So when you are able to pay off your debt, gear towards investment. Yeah, because from when you are done with your saving your emergency of 6 to 12 months, save something for your goal. If your goal is to buy a house, if your goal is to buy a car, if your goal is to buy, something, please always plan for it and save towards it, because it is expensive to pay something on loan. If you save it in the long run, you are able to kind of save some money which you would have paid to somebody else. So it's good you plan for your goal. Don't rush. Don't compete with others, but be yourself. Be spectacularly yourself. Save something, and in the long run, you are able to achieve that goal. Buy that house, buy that car, and whatever else that you are planning. So, as I told you, these are the 7 tenets or aspects of your life, and I've given you tips on how you can maneuver all of them. And by you moving around, jungling around all these tenets, you are able to provide for yourself a holistic life, a life that you can enjoy, because our time here on earth is very short, and you have to make the best of it. Okay, I'm your big brother Kapulon. Bye.